Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Debbie or Cakes, and oh my god, we are on episode 9 of my collection catalog, and I'm super excited for today because we're going to be covering the PlayStation 4, but also we're going to be covering the PlayStation 3, which I admit I completely forgot about. But before we hop into that, I do have some honorable mentions, games that I found for consoles that I already covered. So let's just show you guys those really quick. Okay, so for the PlayStation Vita, I ended up finding this copy of Corpse Party Blood Drive, and it's like a special edition of it. And I was like, oh, I've heard of Corpse Party, but I've never played it before, and since I found it, I can play it now. Yeah, it is the Ever After edition. Next, these are for the PlayStation 2, which I just recently covered, and I was like, oh my gosh, how did I miss these? They weren't with everything on the bookshelf, so I literally kept walking right by them. But we have The Prince of Persia: Sands of Time, which is one of my absolute favorite Prince of Persia games. I know it's not the best. It's actually really janky on the PlayStation 2. Would not recommend on the PlayStation 2. You might as well just use an emulator instead. But I still like it, and I still started it on the PlayStation 2. I'm still going to play it. I saw that they did come out with a brand new Prince of Persia game, which is really exciting, but I don't know how to feel about it or if I want to get it quite yet. The other game that I actually got at the same time as the Prince of Persia copy was Rayman 2 Revolution. Now, I am a huge fan of Rayman. I've been a really big fan of Rayman since I was a child, as I think a lot of people were, so I'm pretty excited to have this one. And then the last thing that I forgot to cover, this is also for the PlayStation 2, and it's in a really big box, so I'm kind of upset with myself that I did not notice it at all, but it is my PlayStation 2 copy. There we go, of Taiko no Tatsujin. That also comes with the drums in it, so that's why the box is so big. Oh my gosh, we did recently get our hands on this, even though we also, a little spoiler, for the Switch, we also got it for the Switch. And there's so many games, and I'm really excited to play it. But anyways, those are just the honorable mentions. So now we can actually hop in and start with PlayStation 3. Okay, we've got Arkham City Game of the Year Edition that came with some bonus content. I'm sorry that I've never played a Batman game. Not even Lego Batman. We've got Batman Arkham Origins, another Batman game that I never played. Should I? Like, are they good? Let me know. Got Brutal Legend. Castlevania Lord of Shadows 2. I definitely have to play this one. Okay, we've got Chronicles of Riddick, which I never knew that it had a video game. I only knew about the movies, so I'm like, huh, that's interesting. Next, we've got one of my absolute favorite games, Dante's Inferno. I ended up getting it on the Xbox 360 so that I could play it with my best friend. Next, we've got Dark Souls. Again, I've never played one of these, even though I'm wearing an Elden Ring. I'm wearing an Elden Ring hoodie, and I don't regret it. So if you call me a poser, you're not wrong. Okay, we've got Dark Souls 2, and this is the Black Armor edition. So I think it's, if it'll come out. Ooh, it's a steelbook. Next, we've got Demon Souls. My partner is a very big Dark Souls fan. Next, we've got the Devil May Cry HD collection. I am a huge fan of Devil May Cry. My favorite out of all of them is still the third one. But that demon dude that they added, I think his name was V in the fifth one, I thought he was hot. Anyways, moving on. We've got Diablo 3. I don't like this game. Anybody that I talk to knows that I don't like this game. Yeah, that's all I can really say. I'm sorry if it's your fave. I do not like it. Next, we've got Dynasty Warriors Gundam. Got Dynasty Warriors Gundam 2. Oh my god. We've got Dynasty Warriors Gundam 3. We've got one of my favorites, Final Fantasy X and X-2 for the PS3. We've got Final Fantasy 13, which I did start back when it came out on the 360, and I don't think I ever got to finish it. Got Final Fantasy 13 too. And we've also got Final Fantasy 13 Lightning Returns. I have to play all of these, actually. Gonna move these so then I can bring in the second stack. Oh boy, oh boy. Whee! Okay. Okay, we've got the OG God of War collection for the PS3. We've got Heavenly Sword, which I briefly remember playing as a kid. I think like a demo version. I just remember there being a sword. You know, that's about it. Now we've got the Ico and Shadow of Colossus collection. I have no idea what these are, but I think it's cool that it's 2 games in 1. We've got Infamous. Never heard of it. Experience the Legend of Cole McGrath. That is, I guess, the name of a hero. Okay, we've got the Jak and Daxter collection remastered. I love these games. Oh my goodness. Definitely one of my favorite franchises. Will they ever give us a new one? I'm not hopeful. We've got Killer is Dead. I feel like I've seen this before. Maybe on a different console. Got Killzone Trilogy. Oh boy, we've got Kingdom Hearts HD 2.5 Remix. I was a Kingdom Hearts girly, and I still am, but only for the soundtrack. You will not catch me stressing out over No, I will not be stressing out over Kingdom Hearts. Not today, not tomorrow. Then we've also got Kingdom Hearts HD Remix 1.5. If someone can tell me what is the difference between them, I will be happy, I guess. Ooh. Can you tell this is the first time I'm going through like what PlayStation 3 games like we even have? Because I never really played on the PlayStation 3 like that, so I didn't have a lot of games anyway when it came to the PlayStation 3. But we've got Lollipop Chainsaw, one of my absolute favorites story-wise, and I just think it's a really fun game. Okay, we've got Metal Gear Solid, the Legacy Collection. I've also never played any of the Metal Gear Solid games, even though I briefly remember us having at least one of them when I was a kid. Okay, we've got the Mortal Kombat Complete Edition. Okay, we've got No More Heroes, Heroes Paradise. I have no idea what this is, but it looks interesting on the back. And we've got the Ratchet & Clank collection, which I think everyone should have. So now I'm going to get the third stack of PlayStation 3, and then we will be moving on to PlayStation 4. Okay, we've got Ratchet & Clank Into the Nexus. I've never played this one, so now I'm like, ooh, let me rearrange things so I can get to the PlayStation 3. We've got Resistance Fall of Man. Got Resistance 2. Oh, there's a lot of these. We've got Resistance 3. We've We've got Resonance of Fate. We've got Silent Hill Downpour. I remember like the really old ones and just being terrified as a tiny tot. We've got the Silent Hill HD Collection. We've got the Sly Cooper Collection, so it should be 1 through 3. I love Sly Cooper so much, even though I was really bad at those games. We've got Sly Cooper, Thieves in Time. We've got Soul Calibur 4. I did really enjoy this one. We've got Soul Calibur 5, one of my favorites. We've got Splinter Cell Blacklist. Did they still make Splinter Cell games? That's my question. We've got Tales of Xillia. Is that how you pronounce it? Xillia? We got Tales of Xillia 2. And lastly, we've got Zone of Enders, the HD collection. And now I need to go collect all of the PlayStation 4 games, so I will be right back. Alright, I've got my very first stack here, so we are going to go ahead and get started again, right? We've got 13 Sentinels, Aegis Rim. This is brand new, still wrapped up. I have no idea what it's about. We've got Batman Arkham Knight. No, but seriously, are the Batman games good? My sister will say yes, but she's biased. So I want like an unbiased opinion. Okay, we've got Bloodborne. I've heard this one is really difficult. I have not tried it, and I'm too scared. I'm scared. We've got the Capcom Fighting Collection. This was a gift for me. I think it was either Christmas or my birthday because I am a massive Darkstalkers fan. And like Night Warriors, Night Hunter 2. I love it all. So I had to get it. Right, this is my steelbook of Catherine, full body. Here we go, all 3 Catherines on it. I streamed this for like 10 hours in full, and wow, I absolutely love this game. Again, 10 out of 10. All of the characters kind of suck in their own way. That's the only downside. It's a really good game. All right, we've got Concrete Genie. I have no idea what this is about, but it looks cute. Wait a minute. I might have to turn on my PS4. Alright, we've got Control. This is in a steelbook. This was a random Christmas present. My partner saw it and was like, oh, you like Alan Wake? I think that you might like this. And he was right. I absolutely love this a lot. I think it's great. Right, we've got Crash Bandicoot, It's About Time. I think we already had this on the PS4, but we just went ahead and got a physical copy. I think for me, I do really enjoy this game. My partner rage quit, so I have to finish it by myself. Alright, we've got Crash Bandicoot Insane Trilogy because, of course. So this is 2 copies of the same game. One is like the game and then the other is a steelbook of the game. So just so you know. We've got Cyberpunk 2077. Just the regular case. This was for me because my partner got it on PC so that they could mod it as much as they wanted to. But then they were also very, very sweet to get me this awesome steelbook. I did play this game, but not a lot, I admit. So I do want to at least play a little bit more of it. Okay, we've got Dark Pictures, Little Hope. Oh my god. I had a friend over, and so me, my friend, and my partner were playing this together, and so we never ended up finishing it. But when I tell you this one, the story in this one, I thought was really interesting, so I did enjoy that. And then, of course, we have another one. We have Man of Medan, whatever. Man of Medan is probably one of my favorites because I played multiple chaotic games, like versions of this, with my friends. At one point it was 3 of us, and then at another point it was 5 of us. And did it get increasingly worse the more people you add to the game? Yes, absolutely. It was a hot mess. It was such a hot mess. All right, we've got the day 1 edition of Dark Souls 3. We've got a really awesome, I don't know if it's a remaster or remake, but it is Destroy All Humans. And then we've got Devil May Cry 5, which I started. I don't think I ever finished it. I kind of just want to go back and replay number 3 for reasons, but I will play it for him. Yeah. Don't judge me. And then again, this is all one game, but we have every steelbook that they came out with, apparently. So first I'm going to start with what the game is. So my partner got me Doom Eternal, which is, I really like this game. I really do. I may not be the best, but I really enjoy it. I think it's really fun. Doom is, it's a really beloved franchise, so. But then we have 3 steelbooks of Doom. So this one, there's this one. And then here's the other side. They just look so cool. One was from Best Buy, one was from like Walmart, and then I think Amazon had an exclusive. And then this one is mine. It's got a little wear and tear because I took it with me instead of the regular case because I forgot we had a regular case. This one's mine. And I really, really enjoy it. And then here is the last one that's also really nice. Okay, so now we're gonna move these. Oh my gosh. Okay. Oh boy. Okay, we've got Dragon Quest XI, Echoes of an Elusive Age. That is a very long title. I haven't played any of the Dragon Quest games. It just looks like Dragon Ball Z, like, because I think the characters are all made by the same person, so they all kind of look the same to me, and then it just, I don't know, I couldn't get into it, but it is what it is. We've got Far Cry 5. Of course, we've got Final Fantasy VII Remake. If anyone wants me to, like, stream this, I don't mind it. I do love Final Fantasy VII, I do. We've got a deluxe edition of Final Fantasy 15, which I never got to play, and then it also is in a steelbook. That looks amazing. We've got Fist of the North Star, Lost Paradise. We've got The Evil Within, which I've heard is like kind of scary. I've never got to play it. I might. We've got Ghost of Tsushima, and it is a steelbook, I think. Yeah, it is. It looks like this. We've got God Eater 2 Rage Burst. Never heard of the first one, never heard of this one. Of course, we have God of War. I keep heckling my partner because they were really close to finishing it and, like, never did. So I'm like, when are you gonna fight those Valkyries, huh? Just me being freaking toxic. When are you gonna fight those Valkyries? Gundam Breaker 3 Break Edition. We've got Gundam Versus. Didn't we already shut this down after like a week? We've got Hades. This is my game. This is my game for me, just me. I've played this game so much, it's disgusting. On both my PlayStation 4 and on my Switch. Got Horizon Zero Dawn, which is also one of my absolute favorite games. Yeah, I think I probably have over 300 hours just because I've replayed it a couple times. We've got Immortal Phoenix Rising. We've got Infamous Second Son. We've got Judgment. We've got Medieval. I really like this game. I think it's really fun. We've got Monster Hunter World. I finally decided that I am going to pick a Monster Hunter game and finally play it because I know that a new one was like, it's in the works, it's coming out, and I do want to play that one when it comes out, but I'm like, I don't want that to be my first one. And we have so many of them, so I'm just going to pick one and play it. We've got Mortal Kombat 10, no comment. And then we've got Onimusha Warlords, the remake that they did, or the remaster. Now, I'm going to move these because there's another stack. Oh boy. Okay, this is the last stack, and we're starting off real weak. We've got Overwatch. I think this is supposed to be the Origins edition. This game is so bad, and it just feels like it's getting worse. Ugh. Alright, we've got Persona 5 Royal. This is the Steelbook edition. Here's a really nice steelbook. I've never played any of the Persona games, and I don't really know which one to start with. But maybe 4, maybe 3, maybe 5. And then again, we have Persona 5. Yeah, and then it's also a steelbook. That's really nice. I love the use of black, red, and silver. That's really nice. Then we've got Resident Evil 2 Remake. That I did. This was the very first game that I streamed ever, and I got a B rank, so it was just under 7 hours. I love this game. And then we've got Resident Evil 3 Remake, which I haven't gotten around to playing just yet. We've got Resident Evil 7 Biohazard. Absolutely disgusting, but I do like the game. I do. And then, of course, we've got Resident Evil Village. This was a gift for me so that I could play it on my PlayStation 4. I love Village. I just, you know, it's the simple fact that in RE7, I shat all over Ethan Winters. Like, it was bad. I was so cruel, so mean. I was like, why are you asking questions that you literally just saw it happen? Like, you should already have your answer. Ethan, what are you doing? And then it came to Village, and I was like, I take it all back. If I could take it all back, I would. We've got Sackboy, A Big Adventure. We've got Sakura Wars, which I did play a little bit of, but not enough to really get into it. So I do need to play that some more. We've got Soul Calibur 6 because yes, and yes, and yes. We've got SpongeBob. We've got SpongeBob, Battle for Bikini Bottom, Rehydrated. It's still wrapped. Oh, yeah, we never got around to actually playing it. We've got Middle-earth: Shadow of Mordor. We got Spyro Reignited Trilogy. I did stream all of them. They're just really fun. They're just really fun, and just how they redid like their designs, it just looks so good. We've got Tekken 7, which I had a lot of feelings about, and some of those feelings were all bad. We've got Uncharted, Nathan Drake Collection. I actually started with Uncharted 4 like an idiot, and then I was like, what's going on? And it's like, oh, maybe you should start from the beginning. And so yeah, here's Uncharted 4, A Thief's End. Okay, we've got Until Dawn. This was like a Christmas gift for me, and it's a work in progress. It's a work in progress. Okay, we've got Yakuza Kiwami. This is also a Steelbook edition. I believe this is supposed to be a remake of the first one. I've never played a Yakuza game, so I don't really know anything about it. But the cover looks really cool. I will say that. Okay, we also have Yakuza Like a Dragon. This is a Steelbook edition. It is still wrapped, and I am not going to be the one to unwrap that because it is not mine. And then the very last game we have is Yakuza 6, The Song of Life. This is also a Steelbook edition. It is also still wrapped. I think that at this point they were like on sale, and my partner was like, oh, well, I really like Yakuza, so I'm going to go ahead and get as many of them as I can that has a Steelbook. And I mean, it was successful, so. But that is all that I have for you guys today. Thank you so much for sticking around for all of my collection videos. I do have a couple more collection videos actually in the works that are going to come out soon. There's still some consoles we have left. There's still some things that we have left to uncover. I am also going to be going to Atlanta Comic-Con in like a couple of days, so I think I might actually end up vlogging that. So everyone can see how it was, see if it was fun or not. And with that, that is all we have for today. Thank you so much for stopping by. Please like and subscribe, and be sure to drink some water, hydrate, have a meal. Bye!